someone. But weaponized incompetence is also a tool of abuse.
Go out and watch that video. And I love that creator. I was actually waiting for her to really talk about that viral video of this husband who um, didn't pay the water bill for 7 months, and the water got shut off. And they thought it was kind of funny, and so they posted this video. Video goes viral. Go back and watch her full video to see what they're talking about. But she actually talks about something that I really want to pull the thread on, which is weaponized incompetence is a tool of abuse. And the reason I say that is because it was one of those things that I honestly had experienced myself. And in this conversation around divorce and the reasons why we get divorced, I really like to highlight stories that come from my personal experience so that it helps someone else. My name is Therese Stewart of Divorcee Devotionals. Hi. Weaponizing competence, like she goes on to mention, is on the list of things that are used as tools of abuse. I remember distinctly trying to go back to school when my kids were little, or would want to go out with friends. I had a night class one night, specifically when I was in school, going back to school, had a night class. My ex-husband decided to watch wrestling as opposed to pay attention to the kids. It was a Monday night. And this is probably why I'm triggered by watching wrestling to this day. Like I hate it. My daughter was probably around a year and a half. My son was probably 3 or 4, actually probably 4, 2 and 4. Let me put it that way, or 2 and 5. And my daughter had put a Q-tip in her ear and had ran into the wall. That Q-tip busted her eardrum. There's blood now all over her body. He laid on the couch and didn't tell me about the blood until I had gotten home from class. Now, a night class was, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you waited until 9 p.m., which is now my daughter's bedtime, to do anything about it. Blood is dried up all over her face. She's been crying. Tears are running down her face. This absolutely was one of the reasons I had to prepare my kids for things that they had to become very self-sufficient at a small age, right? He would do things like not feed them dinner when I wanted to go out with girlfriends. So I'd have to prepare dinner prior to my leaving to make sure that my kids had things to eat. Or I'd have to prep them little snacks that they could open up the refrigerator at their little age and be able to grab them from a low shelf, right? I used to have a snack drawer in my house. To this day, I still have snacks in my house for this exact reason. And my daughter just sees it as wallpaper. And other kids are always like, wow, there's always snacks here. It comes from this years of experience of making sure that my kids were always overly prepared without me being in their presence. It's tragic and toxic.